Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, and welcome to the stream. Thank you guys very much for joining me for some Mr. Pandaria today. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing fantastic this Thursday. Gerald, Carrie, Mantar, Kilo, Tor, Amy, John, Towan, welcome everyone. I was taking us over to our next questing hub, the Stonewall Hold, and I ran into this guy. So I think we're going to check out his quest, and if it takes us down towards the water, like I think it will, we can also do a little bit of fishing.
Yeah, what do you want?
Let's see. Collect 6 miniaturization residues. Okay, so we're shrinking the giants.
Glad I could help. Be good.
And collect 10 water elemental cores.
Keep it real.
Alright. The landscape has changed, but the quests are basically the same as they were. What's the add-on that gives the overlay at the beginning of this stream? That's Narcissus. Yeah, it also has a pretty cool photo mode. Jericho, Jess, welcome to the stream. Scary Meggie, welcome. Where is my safe way down? I guess I could just cat jump. It's not going to help us climb back up. How do I feel about replaying MoP? It feels like only a year ago it came out. It was 13 years ago that it came out originally. It's a little while. How do I feel about MoP? Getting my first character to 90 was really painful. The 85 to 90 part was really painful. And then once I got my main to max level, like leveling an alt has been pretty fun. But then again, I didn't play a lot of MoP when it first came out. I did something very similar to what I did this time. I burned myself out in the game when MoP came out originally, and I stopped playing. Except instead of taking 1 month off, I took a very long time away. And I didn't come back until Warlords of Draenor was about to come out. So I didn't actually play a lot of MoP the first time around. And because of that, the raids and even a lot of the questing is still new to me. Whereas with Cataclysm, I had leveled a ton of characters in Cata. I think I had like most classes at 85 originally. MoP I didn't play a lot. Yeah, the 85 to 90 is tough, but guess what? Starting in the next patch, if you're in a guild and you have fast track, when you are level 85 to 90, this 10% becomes like 65% from 85 to 90. So you're going to have a big boost on any of your alts in the 85 to 90 content, like a big 65, like a Joyous Journey style boost. That's going to make it feel really good. Because what happened was that leveling the character up to 85 felt really smooth. It felt good. Things were progressing at a similar curve. And then suddenly 85 to 90, the curve flattened out, and like you did not feel like you were advancing your character as rapidly. It was very noticeable and very jarring, and it kind of made the leveling experience really unfun for me. So I think the 65% boost is going to be awesome. I'm no longer dreading getting this character to 85. Whereas before, like, even with my warrior, as we got to into like the level 50s, I was like, oh man, you know, this is all fun and everything, but eventually we're going to be 85. And we're going to have to get through that grind again. But it won't be a grind this time, so that's awesome. Blizzard did a really smart thing. Ooh, here we go. We can do a little bit of fishing here if it's safe. Looks like it's relatively safe. I tried to take us back to Orgrimmar, but the camp that we were at, the flight point there, it has no connecting points. I was not able to take a flight anywhere out of this place, which was really strange. We have flight paths in Stone Talon, we have the Sunrock flight point. I didn't get the point in Desolace. I guess there's one Desolace flight point we didn't pick up. But yeah, it was really weird. From here, from Camp Etaya, I can't fly to Orgrimmar. I couldn't fly anywhere. So I don't know if maybe the fact that we didn't get the Shadowprey Village flight point, maybe that's screwing everything up. There are plenty of other flight points in Desolace, and it's really strange to me that we couldn't fly out. At some point, we have to figure out how to get back to Org, because I need to train skinning. I need to learn some new leatherworking stuff so we can work on leatherworking. Like, I have profession stuff I have to do that I can only do in Orgrimmar. So, yeah. Hoping we can figure out how we're going to get back there soonish, sometime today. And Portal to Moonglade. Yeah, that might actually be the best way to do it. If none of the other flight points here connect us out of the zone, then I might have to. It's either that or run a little ways. I'm hoping that sometime before TBC comes out, they'll do a leveling boost for Classic Era Anniversary Realms. I think those servers are at a point where they could really stand like a 40% JJ buff. We'll let people level up some characters before TBC's a thing. Got like 4 or 5 months. That'd be enough time to level up an army of alts. With a JJ buff. Sven, good evening to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Guitar Junkie, good afternoon to you. Thanks for being here today. Okay, that's all of the miniaturization residue that we need. We need a couple more water elemental cores. Let's head back to the north and get those. Guitar Junkie, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. That is really generous of you, and I really appreciate the support. Thanks for being here today. Alright, there we go. 10 out of 10. We are done with both of those quests. I don't think these have any follow-ups. I feel like they're just repeatable. We will turn these in and then we'll check out the town and see what else we're going to be doing in this area. We also have to find a way back up top. This looks like it has potential. Okay, this looks good. Or not. Okay, it looked good, but it just leads to a cliff. Maybe there will be something closer to the camp. It looks like this little trail eventually joins the road. This might be our best bet. Do I have a favorite type of mount? Yeah, I too gauge my mounts on what the stride is like. This is a very annoying stride. And so I prefer the cat mount, the night elf cat, and the orc wolf is also built on the same chassis as the cat, so they have a similar movement. But the raptors I don't like, the chocobos are the same. And then the rams are okay, but the horses are very bad. I don't like horses. Our flight form is good as far as like the movement. I wish I could just buff my flight form, or my travel form rather, to be 60% or 100% and not just 40%, because this is a pretty good traveling cadence, a good stride. It's not nauseating. It's not going to trigger anybody's motion sickness. I should have a wolf on my mount page. I don't think so. I have never. This is my EU account, so I haven't leveled an orc. I don't think I've leveled an orc on my. Yeah, no, I don't. These are my mounts. These are all the mounts that I have on this account. If it was my US account, I'd have all kinds of mounts. Well, not all kinds. I'd have a good variety of mounts. But yeah, sadly, I have nothing here. The Gorduni threat. Within the high wilderness to the south lay countless ancient ruins. It's there that the ancestors of the Night Elves fooled about with arcane magic, and it's there that the Gorduni ogres wander, searching for leftover scraps. You'll notice the forest is completely destroyed in that area. The ogres leave only useless muck in their wake, depriving the horde of valuable resources. My dog's really happy right now. Kill 16 Gorduni ogres.
May your blades never dull.
And then we have to find a Gorduni orb from a Gorduni warlock.
Go forth to victory.
Over here, we have testing the vessel. Kill 10 iron for bears or long-tooth runners and use the beast music vessel to shrink and capture the fallen beast. We're killing them, we're shrinking them,
Be good.
we're collecting them. Okay. Multi-stage thinking required. And then the mark of quality is the Yeti quest. Yeah, collect 10 thick Yeti hides. Most of these quests are quests we know that have just been moved about. I want to see about getting the flight path. I'm really curious to see if this flight point is going to connect me out of the zone or if I'm still stuck here. And then we might want to rebind our Hearthstone.
Blood and thunder.
Yeah, we're still locked in the zone. We don't have anything connecting us out to Greater Kalimdor, so eventually we may have to teleport to Moonglade and hope that we can catch a connecting flight from there.
What can I
I should pop open these trunks. And then we can vendor. I got a green mace out of that one.
Greetings.
I don't often pull gear out of those. Very seldom.
Strength.
Yeah, I updated my graphics drivers, so hopefully that'll prevent whatever issue I was having when I opened Transmog and my game locks up. I also updated all my add-ons today. So everything is as up to date as it possibly can be. Yeah, there was leatherworking supplies, but no trainer. There might be a trainer at Camp Mojave. No, there's an herbalism trainer. No, I think I have to get back to Orgrimmar to do any leatherworking, unfortunately. What are we looking for here? We're looking for beast. I like this guy. And then I can't skin him. If I skin him, he disappears. I can do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to skin these guys. I need their bodies for the quest. Mr. Blaster, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, that is 10 out of 10. Let's see, we have Gorduni directly south of us. The Yeti are actually north of us. I kind of expected to find the Yeti over here. But the quest says, both Questie and in-game tracking say that they're only to the north. Okay. We might check out these Yeti anyway. I wonder if there's a flaw in this quest tracking. Maybe, oh, you know what? I think they might have switched it. Maybe now we do the Northern Yeti first, and then we do the Southern Yeti. I've done these quests before, and I think that's how it goes. They just kind of reverse them. I'm kind of surprised we don't have an interrupt yet. Have I been learning abilities and not noticing it? I mean, we got Fairy Fire at some point, I didn't notice that. Lacerate's a bear thing. Savage Roar, Shred, Swipe, Tiger's Fury. No interrupt. Maybe as a cat we don't get an interrupt, I don't know. We must leave no one alive to tell the tale. Oh, we can kill any ogres. For some reason I was thinking we had to kill a bunch of specific ones, but no, that's the vanilla quest. In the Kata and After quest, you just gotta kill 16 of any ogre you can find. Much easier than having to wait for the shamans to respawn. Okay, we are done here. Now there's a quest back here. I feel like we're gonna get sent there eventually. I'm not gonna go back there right now, but there are a couple of quests back there. I think when we're doing stuff out of Camp Mohage, we'll get a breadcrumb to check that out. Oh, it would have been smart if I had turned in the quest to this guy. Yeah, I ran back that way, got obsessed with finding a way to get to the top side, and then I forgot to turn these in, so we'll do that too.
Relax. You be careful, man.
Alright, she has a follow-up. Kill 10 Frey Feather Hippogriffs, and then use the item to shrink and capture them. Okay, I see a recurring theme here. We are going to be shrinking many different beasts for this lady. That guy was the Yeti guy. Not done with his yet. And she wants us to turn around and go kill 6 enforcers and 6 mages. Deliver the Gorduni orb to Swajan in Stonemaul Hold. Alright, that's a guy up top. Oh, he's way up top. He's like up top of the tower up top. Use the modified soulstone to capture a Gordok ogre. Alright, let's go turn in those other quests that I just kind of left by the side of the road. Ow. The topography here is, it's punishing, apparently. I thought, I'll just jump off here and I'll go right down to the quest giver. Oh no, you won't. Damn. This is a cool little outpost. I just kind of wish it was more accessible. How are my bags looking? They're looking small. They're looking like small bags. Puny little bags for a puny little druid. John Rex, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. There we go. We were so close.
Interesting. Hurry back. Keep it real. Glad I could help.
And that's level 40. Very nice. Oh, we have to train like the next rank of riding. We have lots of back in town stuff we need to do. Okay, what do we want to do next? Level 36, level 37. Let's go north and we'll do the Yeti quest. My level 40 reward is a fancy hat. Yeah, that's I don't know if that's fancy. It's like an old fisherman's cap. Yeah, the music here is good. I don't remember if they reworked this soundtrack or not. It feels like some of this is Ashenvale music. This track right here, I don't really recognize this one. Feralas is one of the zones that came out of the Cataclysm revamp in pretty good shape. I like the Cataclysm zones. They don't have any unnecessary story bits. There's no faction war that's happening throughout most of it. It just kind of focuses on the setting, on the environment. And that's kind of how quests should be. CNET, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining us. welcome to the stream. Wow, that's 10 out of 10. Very, very quickly done. I would say let's hearth. If I hearth, I don't think I rebound my hearthstone. It still might be faster to hearth and take a quick flight point. Let's do that, and then I'll try to remember to reset my hearth here. Am I available for raid on Sunday? I think so. It's NFL season. It's gonna depend on if the Lions are playing during that time slot. 1 second. Sunday. Dolphins, Colts, Steelers, Jets, Panthers, Jags. It looks like we're good. Yeah, Sunday. I gotta be done by 4:25. 4:25 is my like drop dead time. Lions Packers on Sunday, which is a really big game. So yes, this Sunday I can raid and I would like to. The problem is going to be when there's a 1 o'clock game and it's either the Chiefs or the Lions. When that happens, I won't be able to raid that day, that week. But that should only happen like once or twice in the season. So there's that.
How may I aid you?
Thanks, CNET. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the team taking me along. Yeah, we're doing HOF. Okay, I'll actually I'll look at some of the fights this time. It was fun to. I'll at least watch one video, you know, so I'm like mildly aware. Although I felt like I did okay for the most part sight reading those fights, but yeah, for the team I'll watch a video. I can't promise that'll improve my initial performance, but it could. The Celestials are dropping HOF weapons, and you can now get tier with my like right now that stuff is live. If that's in the game now, we'll probably spend some time on the Pally this week before raid day. Just doing some dungeons, doing some questing. It's live now. We can get tier with our toenails. Okay, I need tier. It would be nice to at least grab one more tier piece because I have the 1 piece of tier, and if I can get one more piece, I can have my 2-piece bonus. Live as of yesterday. Oh, cool. I didn't know the patch was coming yesterday. I had no idea. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh.
We're gonna do at least one day on the Pally like prior to raid day because I do want to eventually finish all the Pandaria quests too. So getting on and doing some Celestials, doing some questing sounds like a good time. I don't think I need either of these. Take the gloves, maybe those will be an upgrade. And then that's the follow-up to the Yeti quest. Yeah, those are item level 19 to item level 45. I'd say those are a pretty big upgrade. Very nice. Alright, we can go after the enforcers and the mages now. We have to capture a mage. And there's some quests back here, but oh, those are dungeon quests. Okay, I'm not gonna concern myself with those right now. We are not going that way. We are taking the road. See, this music right here, this is an Ashenvale track. I feel like they pulled some music tracks from other places in Kalimdor when they redid this zone. I don't remember what the music was like initially, so it must not have been very prominent back in Classic. Alright, how do I take this guy captive? Guess I gotta beat him down a bit first. That was not enough of a beating, apparently. Okay, there we go. Got him. You know what's really crazy? Like, I'm not sure, like, do I keep my combo points from fight to fight? No, okay. For some reason, like, I kept looking at my combo points and then I would get into a fight and I felt like I would start with more combo points. Like, it got me questioning whether or not my combo points were carrying over from fight to fight, but they're not. I don't think they do that until, like, Legion. It would be nice if they did. Well, that's a lot of lag. That's enough lag to disconnect me from WoW. Alright, looks like we're good now. We just had a huge lag spike here at the house. We're good now. We're like back completely fine now, but it was big. It was a big enough lag spike that it lagged me out of the game. That was crazy. I'm so glad that I'm not playing hardcore every day. Whew, okay, let's get back in. Ryan, thanks for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we're good now. Look at that, we didn't die. We're just stuck inside of a bench. There we go. Everything's fine, chat. Nothing happened. We're all fine here. Alright, kill quest complete. Let's take ourselves... We can either go back to town or we can just shoot down and do these quests. Let's just go directly south and we'll do the Yeti quest and then we'll do the Hippogriff music. The weapon I have now on my Pele is better than the new weapon. Okay, good. That makes me feel pretty good, actually. The upgraded weapon will come from Heroic MSV or Heroic Terrace. Oh, so so I'm not going to get a better weapon for a while. Maybe not ever. Maybe not ever. But I can get some tier. So I have one piece of tier right now. Using the toenails, the celestial August stone fragment MacGuffins, using those things, can I get my 4-piece? Or is there enough tier on the vendor that I can get my 4-piece? I already have 1 piece. I can get my 4-piece. Okay, that's good. Oh shit, these are angry, bad alliance people. That's gonna be my goal. I want to farm up my 4-piece. So we'll try to do that, well, probably tomorrow. We'll try to do as much as we can tomorrow. And then I'll probably get on an hour or so before raid, and if I need some more resources, I'll do more then. I think I have some fragments, because I haven't been spending them on anything, so I might have a handful of fragments already. Assuming are we gonna need like 50? I'm assuming the tier is like 50 stones. If not more than that. I could see them charging as much as 60 tokens a piece for tier gear. David, thanks for joining us today. Oh, you can get chest, legs, and hands. Damn. See, I already have the hands. So the best I'm going to do is to get my 2-piece. Yeah, because the hands are what I have. I got the hands off that world boss that we killed the other day. Speaking of which, if I get on tomorrow, I should try to kill those world bosses. I gotta find a timer. Is there an add-on that will tell me, like, give me some kind of countdown when the world bosses are gonna spawn in? I feel like there should be an add-on for this. There should actually be a timer baked into the game somewhere, but I know there's not. Well, I'm gonna get on and make sure I get my 2-piece and make sure I've killed my world bosses. And then I'll be as ready for this week's raid as I can be. So it should be good. The item level tier pieces from the vendor are 483, and the items you get from HOF are 496, but they're interchangeable. Okay, that makes sense. People usually spam the looking for group channel when the bosses are up. That's a good point. If I'm just playing, I could try to keep an eye on that. But I often get distracted doing stuff. Like, knowing that I'm like 20 minutes out from a world boss, or 15 minutes out from a world boss, or an hour out is going to like drastically affect what I'm going to do. You can't carry any more of those. Oh, what did I pick up? I picked up an item that begins a quest. It's a perfect Yeti hide. Alright, we have everything we need here. Yeah, I might have the channel on. I'll double check. They respawn what, like every hour or so? So if I'm playing for a few hours, I should definitely catch one. Right on. Sounds good. I'm sure there will be people killing them. Alright, we're going after 10 hippogriffs here. We'll kill them, and then we gotta use the item. Oh, that's right. You guys do your main raid on Fridays. For some reason, I kept thinking your main raid was on a Tuesday. I don't know why I thought that. But I guess that wouldn't even really make sense to have it on Tuesday. Friday makes much more sense. Pretty sure there's a rare behind us. Yeah, Antilles the Soarer. Let's get him. He dropped the distress beacon. Apparently I already have a distress beacon. Oh, there it is. Maybe we'll try to do this. I'm sure it's easier to do in Cataclysm than it was in Vanilla, so it could be possible to do it. Oh, that guy actually counted as a hippogriff. That's awesome. If we want to do this robot chicken quest, we have to go into the Yeti cave. We might as well do it. Pretty sure the chicken leads us back to the north anyway, maybe even down the road a ways. Alright, let's see how this goes. Excellent work, this is indeed my homing robot. Though my sensors indicate that it needs a jump start before it can fly back to Booty Bay for repairs, go ahead and place the beacon inside the rover. The beacon will take care of the rest. Escort it safely and then come talk to me in Booty Bay. Oh, I don't want to come to Booty Bay. I don't know if I'm ever going to go to Booty Bay to turn this in, to be honest. I don't know if Stranglethorn questing is going to happen. I think we're out of the level range for Stranglethorn, like, period. There's Northern and Southern Stranglethorn. I feel like we're going to outlevel both of those areas. And I was doing just more of like a straight Kalimdor playthrough. At least it turned out that way. So yeah. Unless this like turns it automatically and they change something, we might be doing this quest for no reason. It doesn't look like we're gonna have to escort him far. And like I thought, we had to go this way anyhow. Well, there we go. Perhaps someday we will turn that one in, but it's not very likely.
Strength and honor. Strength. Relax. Good to meet ya.
Deliver the music vessel to Witch Doctor Uziir at Camp Mohage.
You'll be careful.
Okay, that's our breadcrumb to the next town. That's nice to have. I don't know that we're quite done here yet.
Greetings. Be careful. May the eternal sun shine.
We gotta wait out a little bit of roleplay here. That dude got lit on fire, was burned alive, threw himself off the tower, landed in a shallow pool of mud, and was eaten alive by the pigs. What a brutal way to go, even for an ogre. It's sad. Shadow Wolf 509, thanks for joining us today. I am having a fantastic day. Hope the same for you. Let's see. It looks like we do have another quest to pick up here now. I think we're going back into Dire Maul. I remember some serious roleplay and Cho'Gall coming out and saying like a bunch of stuff, so I think that's next. And that might be the last thing that we do out of this camp. You know what, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead. Better late than never. Let's set the Hearthstone. Let's check our inventory. Yeah, inventory is getting kind of full. David, the earlier stream keeps you on your toes. Yeah, this is probably going to be the new schedule for a while. With my son, I'm back in in-person school and a morning commute and stuff to do, and then the afternoon pickup. Things are a little bit different, so I'll probably be coming on at 10:30 my time going forward. It's 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Disrupt Cho'Gall's Twilight Sermon. Yeah, this one. I remember this one. Karen, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here today. Ryan, good afternoon to you. Thanks for being here. Lars, good evening to you and welcome to the stream. Oh my god, that's a dead end. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, looks like we're good.
The sun of light will set forever, as light gives way to eternal night.
Oblivion looms, it calls!
The Twilight's hammer is the instrument of this grand destruction, the method of glorious annihilation.
Tear aside the veil, open your mind to emptiness.
Through us will you find true power.
Interestingly, we see the whole planet here.
Join us.
All sides of it.
Granted strength beyond strength.
Strength is
I think it's missing a lot of details. I guess I have to go take an action. To disrupt things, let's put ourselves up here. Boop.
Behold, the world you see before you has been judged.
fire, water, earth, air!
All shall perish before the elements.
Burn and drown and crush and suffocate!
Join us and embrace the inevitable end.
The Master's power calls!
You will be reborn, stronger than flesh.
Strength beyond form! Power in the infinite!
Swear your allegiance to me,
The Master wants, he sees and wants and hungers.
and you will be remade in my image.
Wait! Infidel! A heathen among us!
An intruder. You show yourself. Prove yourselves, my ogres. Slay this insect.
Blood for the Master! Blood and suffering!
Next, please.
Enough! Stain my hands with your blood!
Murder! Murder!
A Pillar of Doom. That is a long cast time, man. You might want to put some talent points into improving that one. Someone's going to interrupt you. Thomas, welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday to you as well, and thanks for being here. Do I have to help with this? I guess they might want my help. I don't know that I can do a lot. I don't seem to be able to do a lot. Well, then again, his HP is going down. Oh, there we go.
Enjoy your hollow victory, insects.
I will. Thank you.
May it console you as your world rots.
I think we're done here. I think we can hearth out. Yeah. And this should be the last thing here, then we should be off to Camp Mohage. Somehow she beat us back. Figure that one out.
Mokra, go with honor.
What do we need here? We'll take the helmet for transmog.
Fight well, friend.
Speak with Chief Spirit Horn in Camp Mohage.
Go forth, victory.
Alright. Well, looks like we are hitting the road. Gotta love leveling up by exploring and finding something new. Level 41. Alright, first things first, let's bind the Hearthstone right away, and then we'll grab the flight point. Inventory looks okay.
Looking for something special? May the eternal sun shine.
Well met.
Oh, well, look at that. Okay, great. So neither of these two flight points connected to anything, but Camp Mohage is actually a straight shot back to Orgrimmar. I'm very tempted to do this, to go to Org. and work on some things. Oh, we're so behind on so many things. It's so hard to keep your professions going while you level up, even if you like set aside time and you really try. Like skinning is easy enough. Any production stuff is always really hard. We could probably get some skill ups from these. Might not be a bad idea. But we have to learn some more patterns. Yeah, they're green now. We don't want to waste the mats on green. All right, let's do some stuff out of here. We'll contemplate going back to org soonish.
Hey there. See ya later. Okie dokie.
Kill 3 wandering forest walkers and then use the music vessel on them. Okay.
See ya.
So more of the same type of quest we were doing for the other lady.
Greetings. Winds be at your back.
I am proud of Mohaje's reputation as a safe haven in the wilds of Feralas, but the camp faces many threats. The Gorduni ogre gathered nearby in the northern foothills, claiming their territory and despoiling the wildlife. With the arrival of our brothers and sisters seeking shelter, I cannot let them linger anymore. Go north and drive the ogres out. By killing only 5 of them? That's a low number.
Go.
And then Twisted Sisters. I have heard of your battle against the corrupted dragons, and I thank you for your courage. But I have disturbing news. The Dryads of the forest, though allies of the Night Elves, have always passed us by in peace. But they have become cruel and twisted, attacking any who wander the eastern wilds. I fear for the safety of the refugees here. Please put a stop to these twisted Dryads.
Walk with the
Gladly. And then to the summit, borrow a Wind Rider and speak with Kanadi Greycloud at Westreach Summit in Thousand Needles. That sounds like a breadcrumb. I don't think we're gonna do Thousand Needles. We might have to find like an alternate place to level. If the natural progression leads us to Thousand Needles, we're gonna have to go somewhere else. War on the Woodpall. The Gnolls, they are more than a nuisance. They are a constant threat to the existence of this very camp. Bring 10 Woodpaw Gnoll mains back.
Farewell.
Saving the Warpwood. Speak to Fergus Warpwood.
Be careful.
And the Highborn. Estulon, a powerful and uncorrupt Highborn, has managed to enter the western wing of Dire Maul and has asked for assistance. This is a Dire Maul quest. I doubt we'll get to do that one.
Ancestors watch over you.
Because that would entail, like, specifically doing Dire Maul.
I've been expecting you.
Tanita, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. The Dark Mist Ruins. I have been beset by visions of an icon of great power falling into sinister hands. I see an amulet held by the ancient elves sitting forgotten whilst its surroundings turn to ruins, until it is captured by demons through treachery and malice. Every night these sights flow from my dreams. The spirits are warning us. I am too old and the camp's braves too occupied with guarding us. I must beseech you to follow my vision to the south, to the Dark Mist Ruins, and seek out the amulet.
We shall meet.
That was, yeah, this quest down here that I thought for sure we'd get a breadcrumb. That's the breadcrumb. Okay, I think we've picked up everything here we're going to do. I'm not going to do the Dire Maul quest. We're not going to take the flight point right now. So, where do we want to go first? Treants. We can find treants in a couple of different places. We can find them to the west of us. How about we just go south? If we go south, we can do the Woodpaw Gnoll mains. We can do the Treant Muselisk, and then we can come back here and check out this quest. And then just here to the east of us, we'll have the Corrupted Dryads. I think that makes sense. Maybe it makes more sense to do the Dryads first. Okay, let's do it that way. Let's go after the Dryads first, and we'll clear them out, and then we'll head south for the other two. Oh my god, we're getting attacked by a rare wolf. Snarler. Oh, he's got some moves. He's got some moves. He doesn't have a lot of DPS. Maybe it also makes sense to go after the Gorduni since we're already out here. Yes, let's go do that. Because in 3 more minutes we can simply hearth back. It says there's some gnolls over here. I don't know if there's going to be 10 of them, which is what we need for the quest, but we can see there might be 10. What is the add-on that I use on the AFK screen? This is Narcissus. Apparently I can't do it in combat. Yeah, that's Narcissus. It also has a photo mode, which you can access like that. That's what I use for most of my thumbnails. Wix, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, all the music here has been really good. Much better than it was originally. I only say that because I don't remember the Feralas music from Classic, so it must have been kind of unremarkable. The music that's been playing here in the Cataclysm version has been really, really good. Alright, that is everything done. We managed to do all of it without heading south, so we'll see if we get sent south for anything else. If not, we can make a run down here so we can do these quests.
Well met. Be careful. Farewell. Go in peace.
He got a couple of other quests. Alpha Strike, kill 5 Woodpaw Alphas. And Woodpaw Investigation. Find the Knoll's battle plan somewhere in the Knoll camps to the south of Camp Mojave. Okay, so we will have to go south. That's good. That works out.
Relax. Later.
This guy wants us to do more with the music device. Kill 8 Sprite Darters. Okay, Sprite Darters or Sprite Dragons.
Be seeing ya.
What brings you here?
Speak with Yashandre at the Emerald Summit in the Lower Wilds.
Well met. May the eternal
Sasquatch sighted.
shine upon
Kill Big Fist.
you. Walk with the earth mother.
And Taming the Tamers, we're going after 6 more Gorduni.
Be careful.
Alright, what does this guy have? A new Cloak's Sheen. Bring 10 iridescent Sprite Darter wings to Krug. Okay. Lots of stuff to do. We can go west first, and then we can circle down to the south. Let's go after the Woodpaw Alphas first. Then we'll finish up with the Woodpaw investigation. And it might be a good time just to head down here to the Dark Mist Ruins. I don't know how many more quests they're going to give us that send us down to the south, so might as well take advantage of that now. Oh, they must be up top somewhere. How am I going to get up top? Interesting. Yeah, this seems like a well-guarded secret here. I don't see any reasonable way of getting in. Maybe I just missed something back the way we came. It's an incredibly tiny area for these guys to exist in. Looking at the map, maybe somewhere down here. Maybe we have to go down and around. That's really all I can think of. Is that they want us to go all the way down and around. We might even have to come all the way down here to get up here. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I don't think there's a way up here. I think we have to come all the way down to the south. So we might have to do this stuff in a different order. Yeah, we're not going to find a way in. We might not even be able to get back around this way. No, we're completely screwed. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, the topography here can be troublesome. It kind of reminds me of Ashenvale. Because now that we've got ourselves down here in this little ditch, there's like no way out. Okay. We're just going to hearth out. Try again. This time we're going to go south first. We're going to come down here, we're going to go all the way down here, and then we'll work our way up to where these alphas are supposed to be. Examining the map reveals it to be the battle plans that Hadoken Swiftstrider wants. Numerous arrows, so on and so forth. Bring the Woodpaw battle plans back. We shall. Alright, from here we cut down to this little trailhead that we can see on the map. So I think it's going to be our only way to get up onto that plateau. We got lots of stuff standing in our way though. This guy's a rare, we're definitely going to stop and kill him. Mushgog the Swamp Lurker. We got big stone elementals heading for us. We probably don't want to aggro those guys.
Goddess bless you. Elune light your
The Dark Mist Legacy. I am chained to this place. It takes so much effort just to speak to you. I can barely maintain this shape. I could help you, but please help me pull myself together first. Once I'm more focused on this plane, I should be able to do it. If we could just leave this tomb, the soil itself outside is full of ancient arcane deposits laying forgotten for centuries. Could you bring me some? Collect 6 piles of glowing soil.
Goddess watch over
What about this dead guy? Nothing? Okay.
May the stars
Ancient
guide
suffering. You must be careful when you venture forth. Other spirits are bound to this place, malevolent and hateful ones. They've all suffered so much. None of what they used to be remains, only suffering and a will to live. We will need that will to summon the overlord that keeps me bound here. Gather the essence of the spirits and bring it back.
Go in peace.
Oh, I kind of remember this one. I won't spoil it.
What brings you here? Asha Fela. Go in peace.
Verinius the Twisted. The other spirits and I are bound here by a cruel demon named Verinius. He is our captor, a twisted, mindless beast who devours our souls over millennia. The lure of the souls and arcane magic you've brought me should let you draw him out. Take this condensed essence to the dead tree at the far north of the ruins. Use it to lure Verinius and slay him, that I may finally be free.
Goddess watch over you. Vishnu Daldiep.
We will take the boots.
Illumined like the
Return to Sage Pale Runner. The soft glow from the pedestal brightens and you can see a simple chain left behind. This must be the amulet Sage Plane Runner sent you for. Oh yeah, and it turns out she was actually a demon. Yeah. Turns out she was a demon. And we freed her. She said she owes us a favor and someday she'll be back to repay it. But she won't. I don't think we ever hear from her again. Okay, with that done, we need to run north and see if we can find these Woodpaw Alphas. It's kind of sad what happened to all these elves. Well, they were meddling in arcane magics and, you know, they ended up contacting demons to get more power. They kind of brought it on themselves. They had lots of warning and plenty of warning signs that what they were doing was not good. But yeah, they done messed up. And then they kind of broke the world. So, you know, we have them to thank for that. Here we go. Yeah, they were all up top. Piotr, I have no idea. I don't think so, but I don't know. My knowledge of like the NPC lore is not that in the reads. Oh, look at that. There was a way up right here that looks like that wasn't marked on the maps. Yeah, there is a little trail here, so you can go up here early and just fight these guys. You don't have to go all the way around, but yeah, I would love some of the dots, like how this is marked by dots. If there were some dots like right here, that would be a great indication of that little trailhead.
Who you be? Okie dokie. Later.
Alright, now we're using the music vessel on Mountain Giants.
Later.
Blood and thunder.
A grim discovery. The Grim Totem Clan. Those gutless traitors are still lurking around here. You have to go back. Go back and bring me their horns. Piles of them if you can. 20 Grim Totem Horns.
Strength. What brings you here? Go in peace. Farewell.
This ring might be an upgrade.
Be careful.
He's got a couple of other quests. Zukosh Infestation. From what scouting we have managed to muster, we believe that the foe south of the Knolls is an insect-like race. Frankly, it is irrelevant whether or not they're sentient. If they are driving the Knolls to frenzy against us, then they are as big of a threat, if not more, than the Knolls. Dive deep into where these Zukosh insects dwell. It is known as the Writhing Deep. Thin their numbers and report back. Bring 20 Zukosh carapaces.
Ancestors watch over you.
And Sting Lasher. Defeat Sting Lasher in the Writhing Deep. Bring its glands back.
Farewell.
Looks like we're doing stuff to the south.
Be careful.
Dustin, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Now, go in peace.
All right, let's have a look. We can go to the west, get the Grim Totem Horns, and then we can do the stuff in the south. I think I want to do it that way. Corey, good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Petite Z, thank you for the lore drop. So it seems like that character is never used anywhere else except in that storyline. And we don't see her again. And her background is basically what we found out. Alright, that's all 20 horns. We could hearth back, but let's not. Let's just head south from here, assuming we can get out to the road and cross over. And then we'll do everything, and we'll hearth back after everything is done. that is it for giants. Now we're going down into the writhing deep to fight the bugs. We need 20 carapaces and we have to find Sting Lasher. That is not Sting Lasher, but it is a rare spawn. Karat. He's cool looking. I don't think I've ever seen one that's white and black like that. That would be a pretty cool hunter pet. Very deadly looking. Dropped an Archer's Jerkin of the Eagle. And there's the name guy behind us. Alright, with the name guy dead, we can probably collect the rest of the items on the outside of the little cave area. Oh no, my inventory is full. We need 9 more items. And then we can hearth out of here. Cold Kala, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. Alright, that is everything we need. Our inventory is completely full. It's mainly full of leather. Let's hearth back to town, and we'll do the best we can to empty it out.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
What do I think of the leveling curve in MoP? I like it. I kind of wish that MoP had level scaling. I'm not a fan of level scaling in RPGs typically, but I feel like when you do level up at this rate, level scaling is good because it makes it so that you don't out-level zones. You can kind of sit in a zone that you like and you can do everything in that zone. So overall, I like it. It sucks sometimes you out-level stuff and you have to leave a zone early before you can finish the main questing. But you know, I'm wearing heirlooms, so I'm doing that to myself. If I wasn't wearing heirlooms, it would take longer to level up, obviously, and you'd probably be able to finish zones without out-leveling them. But it's been good. And they fixed my biggest problem recently. I guess now from 85 to 90, if you have a guild and you have fast track, you're going to get a 65% bonus to your XP from 85 to 90. And 85 to 90 was really the only painful part of MoP questing. So overall, good.
How you doing, man? Later. Okie dokie.
This guy is making a weapon for us.
What you want? See?
While he does that, let's go turn in some other quests.
So, for the Horde. Greetings. Ancestors watch over you. Go in peace. Be careful. Goodbye.
Hello, man. Be seeing ya. See ya later.
What do we want? One-hand axe with agility. Yeah, I mean,
Okie dokie.
we can't even wear axes, can we? No, that had nothing for us. I didn't need any of that. That's a bummer. I really needed like an agility staff, or like a two-handed agility mace would have been good. But that was none of that. All right, we have one more quest up here to the north to deal with the Tamers, kill a name guy, and then we have some more stuff out to the east. Is the 65% in effect already? It was supposed to come with the next patch, and I thought they did a patch yesterday, so it may or may not be in yet. But if it's not in yet, it's coming. But I know we had some kind of update yesterday. They changed a couple of things. I'm gonna go AFK real fast. I will be right back. let's continue. We are gonna head up to the north first. Are we looking for a cave? Oh, wait. Maybe. Maybe not a cave. Maybe we're looking for elevation and a cave. Maybe I have to come up here somehow and find a cave. I don't know how we're gonna get up there. I guess I have to cheat. There we go. That did it.
May the eternal sun shine.
We will take the pants for transmog.
Walk with the earth mother.
And apparently we've completed enough Feralas quests to get the achievement for zone completion, 45 out of 45. However, there are some more quests here, and we are going to do them. Let's head out to the east. It looks like we might be dealing with green dragon business. We have a breadcrumb here that I'm pretty sure is going to fly us this way. I don't really know that I'm going to do Thousand Needles. Thousand Needles, the remake of it is not my favorite zone, so we might find somewhere else to go. We need a level 40 to 45 zone. Tannerus. Tannerus can be our level, well, I mean, realistically, are we going to need a 45 to 50? Because we're about to, yeah, let's plan on Tannerus. That could be a good visual change of pace. The Hinterlands. Yeah, I wonder what level the Hinterlands is a pretty good zone aesthetically. Don't really know what level it is in Cataclysm. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Hinterlands is 30 to 35 in Cata. They changed it. It flows really well with Eastern Kingdoms questing, but we are way above that right now. We'll keep it in mind for our next character. I think the next time we level a character, we'll do Eastern Kingdoms. Since on this character we mainly have done Kalimdor stuff. Alright, we have Ysandre here. You've come. I am ashamed to ask this of you, but I've ran from him long enough. Terrar must be stopped. Emerus and Lethon are gone. It's only us left now. I can hide from this no longer. All I did while a part of that brood, all the suffering I've caused, must be repaid today. I am still weak. I cannot assume my true form even if I dare try, but I will still stand beside you in battle. If you are prepared, I will call Terrar to us. He will be unable to resist the temptation of revisiting corruption upon me. Okay. With that, I am the only one left. Even if I choose to remain in this world, I cannot rejoin the Green Flight. But this victory gives me hope. Perhaps in time I can find peace and a simple life among mortals. You must return to your people, tell them that the dragons of Nightmare are gone and will no longer threaten these lands. Cool, we get a neck piece. Ungoro Crater, let's see. Ungoro might be a higher level. Yeah, Ungoro is 50 to 55, so we can do Tannerus into Ungoro. And then I think we could do Ungoro into Silithus. That's the path, right? Tannerus, Ungoro, Silithus, Dark Portal. That's the rest of our path to the Outlands. That being said, we are done with this lady. We might have to take our breadcrumb into Thousand Needles just so we can get level 45, because we're going to be short to go into Tannerus. I thought we were supposed to have a turn in here, but I don't see... I mean, I see it on my main map. I just don't see it. Oh, there it is. I don't know why the in-game tracking on the mini-map is not really working. Oh, that's a little bit weird.
What brings you here?
Alright, we want agility, stamina.
Winds be at your back.
It's a pretty nice upgrade. Alright, and from here we have to talk to the Wind Rider. They're going to send us on 2,000 needles.
Peace, friend. Winds be at your back. How may I aid you?
The cowardly Grim Totem have attacked us by surprise when we were least prepared. You will be of most help to 1,000 Needles elsewhere, Druid. What? We have heard rumors that the goblins and gnomes somehow survived in a giant barge. He's like, we have major problems here. You can't even help us. He's immediately trying to send us to go deal with the goblins. I want to deal with this. Slay 7 Grim Totem pillagers. Okay, we will get to kill some of them. I really wish in this zone they would have leaned more into the Grim Totem conflict, and they would have leaned less into a goblin pleasure barge, which is where we end up. Find help in Razor Fen Downs. I don't think we're going to Razor Fen Downs, buddy, to be quite honest. We could queue up for a random dungeon. That could help us get to 45. It's not a bad idea. Average wait time for a DPS and a random, 85 seconds. There must be a pretty healthy amount of people in this game leveling up characters. For the wait time for a random for a DPS to be only 85 seconds is kind of crazy. I would love to turn this one in really fast. I'm not going to make it because the quest turn in is down here. Okay, let's head down that way. I should have taken the quest for Razor Fen Downs. I am a silly person. We can at least grab the quest here. Coldbringer. Okay, I think that one that we could have grabbed out there was simply a breadcrumb.
What brings you here?
I don't think it was anything important we needed. I think we're good. My AoE is so weak, it's like not even worth doing it. I think I have to like single target stuff. It's always funny to see how unbalanced the low-level dungeons end up being. Here we have a mage and a paladin doing basically all of the DPS. And then we have me and the hunter trying to get any hits in that we can. Well, that's nice. Leather with agility, stamina, intellect, spirit, and crit. This leather has everything on it. We're going to go ahead and roll for that. We're going to go ahead and equip that. Oh, leather shoulders, 13 agility, 8 stamina, and 8 hit. Yeah, we don't need those, but I'm gonna roll on him for transmog, because transmog is important. Nobody else needed them anyway. Alright, let's teleport out and teleport back in. That way we can try to turn in any of the quests that we actually completed. I think we got at least 2 of them.
Hello. What brings
Oh, we got
you
all
here?
of them. Let's take the leather shoulders.
I am listening. Hello. I am listening.
There we go. Very nice. That got us level 44. And now we just need 1 more level before we can go into Tannerus. So we start here in Thousand Needles, and it seems like we're going to get embroiled in this big conflict. But there is no conflict because all the plateaus have been submerged in water. But I will point out, Dark Cloud Pinnacle is still a place. I really wish they would have had us do a little bit more questing in the western side of the zone, dealing with the dark totem guys. They could have left this half of the zone kind of like untouched and maybe only flooded the flats. Would have been nice. And then we could have done some actual questing in the old Thousand Needles. Because I don't know if the Dark Cloud Pinnacle stuff ever gets wrapped up. Or if it's just like we fought over here and now we go off to a boat and we do goblin stuff. And we're gonna do goblin stuff for like the rest of this level, and then we're gonna go right into Gadgekstan. This will at least get us close. Like, Freewind Post still exists, but I'm pretty sure we never do anything there. And as a matter of fact, it looks like they took out the flight point. There's a mailbox, there's a repair guy, but there's no flight point. I don't see an innkeeper either. You're pretty sure the doors would have fixed the dam by now? Yeah, you know, someday, within the next handful of years, we'll get to see a revamped Azeroth. So that'll be cool. Eventually, one day. We can dream and hope, yeah. That is about all we can do.
Talk to me.
Let's go ahead and bind the Hearthstone here.
Hey there. Have a good one.
And we have to go upstairs. Somewhere we have a quest turn in. I don't rightly know where. And therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. Okay. We're probably just gonna get out of here. What do you guys think? It looks like we can already pick up some quests down in Tannerus. I have no desire to do these again. I did these quests back when Cata first launched, Cata Classic first launched. I did these quests, and I don't want to do them again. Oh no! Wait! Can we not get into Tannerus the same way we're used to? I see some concerning topography here. I'm gonna try to get in there the old-fashioned way, and I'm gonna hope that we're not locked out unless we like take a quest there. That would really suck. Do I need to go through the Eastern Gap? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm hoping this works, but I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh, this looks good. Okay. Yeah, it had me a little bit worried. On the map, it kind of looks like a hard edge. But it looks like we're able just to swim over top and continue on our merry way. That's nice. That would have sucked if getting here was gated behind a quest.
Yo! Hurry back!
Hey, how you doing?
Butcher Bot. Use the Butcher Bot to harvest 10 Glasshide Basilisk corpses.
Have a good one.
If I have to.
Yo. Go get him,
Seaside Salvage, collect 7 Steam Weedle supplies. And Puddle Stomping, kill 8 Tidal Striders. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a much better place to quest than Thousand Needles. I can already tell. Alright, that's it for the Basilisk. We need Tidal Striders. And then we're looking for supplies. I think we can do these in the same area over here. Is Mop good for chill leveling? Yeah, I think it is. Ooh, inventory's full. We gotta fix that right now. Let's hark back, we're not too far. Yeah, I think Mop is good for chill leveling. I'm having fun with it, and chill leveling is like a big part of what I do in WoW. We do some endgame stuff, but I level a lot. I'm having fun with this playthrough. It's speedy, like it's a little bit speedy compared to Classic Era, but it's not too quick. I feel like we're getting a decent journey out of this. We're 20 hours in, basically. We're level 40, we're 20 hours in. We probably have like 30 hours to go if we're just questing. If we wanted to level faster, we could dungeon grind, but that kind of burns me out.
Yo! Be good!
It's also about picking zones that you like. Because in the Cataclysm and After Era, not all zones are created equal. Use Butcherbot to harvest 12 Fire Rock corpses.
Keep it real!
Okay. Alright, let's empty our inventory. Somewhere. There's a vendor over this way.
Ah, potential customer! Glad I could help!
Blizzard needs some kind of Classic Plus in the fast. The reason why they're suing Turtle WoW is to clear the way for when they release Classic Plus, which is probably still going to be like a year or so away. You still have some time to wait, but yeah, it was inevitable that they start shutting down the really big private servers. That way, when they do release Classic Plus, people will come and play it, because they won't really have a lot of other options. Yeah, it's coming, but it's gonna be a little time still. We'll probably hear about Classic Plus at BlizzCon, next BlizzCon, sometime in, I think, November. We'll probably hear about it for the first time. They've been working on it for a while now, so who knows how far along it is. And by shutting down Turtle, they think people will play on their servers? Yeah, they will. People will. Yes. By eventually being the only option for a Classic Plus experience, a lot of those people will come play Classic Plus. Now, some of them won't. Some people will obviously decide that they can't afford the $15, or that they don't want to pay it and they won't come play. But yeah, most of the people who really want a Classic Plus experience, when they can't get that on private servers, they will definitely come and they will play Blizzard's game, because it is Blizzard's game and Blizzard does own the IP. So yeah, that's their prerogative. They don't need anybody's files. They just need the private servers to get shut down so people don't have any other options. It's really simple. It's really simple. The developers, these people out there with the private servers, they're using Blizzard IP, they're using Blizzard assets, and they're running illegal servers, so now they're getting shut down. It's really straightforward. And I don't really care either way. Blizz is mad because somebody pirated WoW, but it's okay for Blizz to steal other servers' ideas? Yeah, because they didn't copyright those ideas. You're definitely allowed to take ideas from somebody and then improve upon them. That's called creation. You're not allowed just to directly use somebody else's assets, somebody else's lore, and somebody else's IP. Taking ideas and making them your own and improving them and changing them, that's something Blizz has always done. You know, Blizz stole a lot of their core ideas from places like Warhammer, from places like Lord of the Rings. Like, a lot of ideas, you can take ideas and then you make them your own. You don't take somebody's game, directly use all the assets, start charging people money for donations, make a big deal in the press about how big your player base is, put out lots of illegal paid advertisements for the version of your game, and then expect no consequences. If you do all that stuff, there's going to be legal ramifications. Anyway, I don't care, and I'm not here to argue about it. I avoided playing on private servers because I didn't want to wake up one day and have my hundreds and hundreds of hours wasted, or feel threatened that maybe one day that would happen. So I made the choice not to get engaged with those servers. I made that choice really early, because obviously it sucks to get super invested into a server and then one day, you know, you find out your characters are gone. You can't get into them anymore. Is this retail WoW? This is Mist of Pandaria Classic. Whereas modern WoW is in the War Within expansion. If you haven't played WoW since Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria is a good place to jump back in. Because Mist of Pandaria is the expansion that followed Cataclysm. But it was considered as retail era since Cataclysm. That's not what we're talking about though. When people say retail, they mean modern World of Warcraft. You know, you can make an argument that says Mist of Pandaria is similar to retail. It's really not. It's more retail-esque than it is classic-esque, but it's not really similar to retail. Retail and MoP are still two completely different games. But we don't call MoP a retail, obviously, because retail is retail. There may be only one. It's kind of like Highlander. At the end of the day, there may be only one retail, and that is modern World of Warcraft. Personal opinions notwithstanding on how retail-esque MoP is. What's my reason for playing MoP over retail? I don't play MoP over retail. I play all versions of the game. I play most of my retail on Saturdays. Right now we're working on doing the mythic season with our priest. We have a shadow priest. We've started doing some low mythic keys. We are slowly working our way towards Keystone Master through season 3. No, I don't pick and choose different versions of WoW. I just play them all. You know, I'm lucky enough that I have time for it and that my lifestyle allows for it. And I enjoy all the versions for different reasons and in different ways. And to me, they're all different games. Like, I don't have to like one more than the other. I don't have to play one to the exclusion of the others. To me, they're all different games. They all offer different experiences. And a lot of times I just play what I'm in the mood for. I'm really grateful to live in an era of WoW when I had choice. Because I remember when I only had BFA. I remember when BFA was my only choice before Classic came out, and I was not having a good time with WoW. So I am really happy that I get to experience this era, where I have lots of different choices. Do I have a favorite deep down? No. No, they're all different. It's like enjoying 3 different games. In retail, I like seeing the new story stuff they put out, seeing the new zones. I like doing mythics. In Mist of Pandaria, I'm enjoying leveling up characters, and we're getting into raiding. And then obviously in Classic Era is all about the leveling journey. And just that long 200-hour leveling journey. Alright, we could hearth back, but it's a really short run, and it feels kind of wasteful to hearth. So let's run back, let's get these turned in, and we'll see what is next.
Yeah? What do you want? See you around, friend. Catch you on the flip side.
Rocket Rescue. Deliver life rockets to 5 Steamweedle survivors and use bombs to kill 40 South Shore blockaders.
Be careful out there.
Okie dokie, let's go turn in the other one first.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Use the Butcher Bot to harvest 10 Blister Paw hyenas. Finally, there's a quest to kill hyenas.
Be good.
So many hyenas in this game, and you rarely ever get asked to kill them. Where are they at? They are directly to the west. Let's go kill some hyenas before we do the bombing mission or whatever it is. Ilpo, good evening to you and welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Hope you are doing well. I can't skin them before I use the bot on them. We must have the butcher bot butcher them first. And then I don't think I get to skin them at all, actually. We'll see. Okay, I can still skin them. Ilpo, that's awesome, man. I hope you have a good time with it. I think my next character is going to be a survival hunter. After I get this character geared up and get them all their celestial dungeon loot, I'm going to try a survival hunter. Okay, that is 10 out of 10. Let's go turn this one in. I have a feeling that we might have a few more follow-ups to this. This reminds me of the music quest that we did in Feralas.
What's up? Keep it real.
Speak with Trenton Lighthammer at Sansaro Watch.
Be good.
I am not familiar with Sansaro Watch. Oh, it's just out to the west. Alright, I look forward to checking that out. Unfortunately, guys, I am all out of time for today, so I am going to park it at the inn for now. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to jump on our max level Pally. They added some tier gear to the Celestial Dungeon Armor Vendor. So we're going to do some more questing in the Panda zones, try to finish up some of the zones that we didn't touch while leveling that character. We are going to run some Celestials, and hopefully get 2 more pieces of tier gear before we raid on Sunday. So that is the plan for tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining me today. Really do appreciate you guys being here and all the support. If you had a good time, leaving a like on the VOD really helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.